Hello dear friends, in this video we are going to discuss some small codes for explaining different concepts. In your board question paper they used to ask, give a 2-3 line code based on some concept, and they ask what is the output of that in the form of multiple choice question, and as well as directly they might give some code and ask you to write the output. So definitely like 4-5 marks question will come from this video. So without further delay, let us go for the questions. One more thing I want to tell you here is that what happens when we try to start writing the code, we immediately pick up big problems rather than going for the small codes to understand first how actually you can dry run the code to get the better understanding of the small code segments. If you are able to dry run that code or the code which is already written, if you are able to find out the output of these codes, then writing code and understanding it becomes easy. Most of the time student ask this question, sir, I am not getting how to write the program, or I feel difficulty in writing the logic of the program. So the best way is to just go for some small problems which have 2-3 lines code, and try to solve as many examples as you can, and then you will get the confidence to write the new code by your own, and that code will also result in less number of errors and produce the correct output. Let us see some of the questions. So which of the following statement uh, create a dictionary? So they have given these 4 examples here. The option 1 is saying d equal to curly brackets. So we know that dictionaries are declared inside the curly brackets, tuples are declared inside the parentheses, lists are declared inside square brackets, and strings are declared inside single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes. Okay, so that you have to keep in mind. So this first option is okay. We can this is going to create a dictionary. Again, for option B, there you have another way where you have 2 key value pair inside the dictionary. So dictionary has the key value pair and they are comma separated. So this parameter is also satisfying. One more parameter is there for the dictionary, that key must be immutable type. So this is of type string, that is immutable. So that is also okay. Again, we have here one more declaration of the dictionary, which is also having key and value pair. So this is our key and this is value. Again key and this is the value. Fine. And this is what? Integer. 40 is integer, 45 is integer. So that condition is also satisfying, that key must be immutable. There is no restriction on the value part. You can have a value as immutable or mutable both. I hope you understand what is the concept of mutability and immutability. Mutable are those objects which are uh, in place change not allowed inside immutable, but in place change is allowed inside mutable objects. So if I talk about immutable objects, you will have string is a immutable object. Okay, integer is a immutable object, tuple is a immutable object. Okay, so and mutable is what? Mutable, you have list and dictionary, they both are mutable. So which option is correct for this one? Option number D. Let's go for question number 2. Find the output of the following. So this type of question definitely you will get in your final exam, where slicing need to be done on any of the sequence. Here they have given the string, you might have some other sequence that may be a list or tuple. Most of the time that is asked for uh, string. So a most appropriate way of dealing such type of question, just write that string or any particular sequence in that particular form: py t h o n. Okay, then you have one space in it, then examination. So e x a m i n a t i o n. So this is your final string. Then we can write the indexes. So here we have what? Forward indexes, which will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. There you have go 17. And then you have backward index that will start from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, and minus 12, minus 13, minus 14, and minus 15, minus 16, minus 17, and minus 18. So what they are asking, whenever you have this type of slicing, so it will have three parts. First one is called start value, and then you will have stop value, and then you have what, step value. So whenever a step is negative, by default start will become, so first you need to check the step value if it is given. If it is negative, okay, then by default start will become what, -1, default start. I will write here default start. If your step is positive, okay, then by default start will become 0, default start. Okay, default start is what, 0, and the default step will always be the length. Okay, so whatever string length, if stop is not given, that will be the length, and if stop is given, remember that it will your index will go one less than the stop. So it is asking like from start from -1. Okay, so by default start will become -1, so we are going to start from here and we have to stop somewhere here. Okay, so that is our stop index. Positive it is given like -8, but remember it is going to stop one before that, so it is going to stop here itself. Now you see the options for this particular question. So here you have some options associated with it. What is going to come? Okay, it is going to come NO, okay, IEANIMA. So this particular option will be correct. I will remove some of the annotation from there, so that will be easier to understand for you. So I hope you understood. This is what start, and this is second parameter is what, stop, and last parameter is what, step. So the option 2 is correct for this particular question. I hope you are getting what I am explaining. Let us move to the next question. Let me change my pen from eraser to pen. Let us see. This is the third question. Give the following. Given the following dictionaries, you have two dictionaries available. Which statement will merge the content of both dictionaries? So what happens, guys, whenever we try to remember some of the functions of like list, okay, and string, tuple, dictionary. So what starting function we remember very well, but whenever they are going to ask like from the list, they will ask extend and append, okay, pop and remove, reverse. So these are the function on which we put less emphasis. So what happens, the question will come from that part only. Like that in string we used to study like capitalized, title, lower, upper is lower, okay, is digit, is alpha, but we didn't give much emphasis on partition, join, split, okay. So these type of functions from where questions are going to come, so we need to see all those functions in a detail. Like tuple, you have to see what is count, min, max, all these type of functions. And in dictionaries we used to study like what is keys function is going to do, values function is going to do, okay. And then we can say we are going to see items function also, get function also, but question will come from the update question, update function, or form keys, from keys. So like that functions they are going to ask in the examination. We used to neglect those functions, so you have to keep that in mind. You have to study all the functions related to these sequences which are mapping, which are in our syllabus. So for that, the update function is used to update two dictionaries together or merge two dictionaries together. That is what D option is correct. So you need to write first dictionary dot update, and second dictionary will go into the argument of this update function. So while you are studying any function, what are the things you need to remember? First thing you need to remember, what is the return type of that function, what is the syntax, how you are going to call that function, and third thing is what is the argument to that function, what argument it takes inside that function while calling it. If you remember those things, definitely you are able to answer these type of questions very easily. Let us go for the next question. Give the output of the following. They have given a list of colors. Okay, then they are saying del, okay, color 4. So this 4 is what? Index. So at fourth index, which one? 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this yellow will go away and this is going to be deleted using this statement. Next statement they are saying colors dot remove blue. So now remove function will take what? Remove function will take element into the input. So blue is going to go away. So this is going to be deleted from our list. Okay. Now they are saying pop 3. So pop function will take what? Index into the argument. Before executing this statement, we need to rearrange the indexes. So if we these two particular elements are not there now, so how the indexes will look like now? The index 0 will remain there, 1 will remain there, and this statement is not there in the list anymore. So the second index will come here and third index will go for the orange. Okay, so third index will go there. So now the third index will also go away, this particular element, because pop function is going to delete or remove this particular function from the list. Then they are asking, if I print the list here, what it is given? Index is given in the argument, and in this remove function what is given? Element is given in the argument. Then they are printing the list. So what will be printed? Let us see the options. These are the 4 options given. So violet is remain there inside the list, indigo is there inside the list, green is there inside the list, and red is also there inside the list. So violet, indigo, green and red. C option is correct. Let us go for the next question. So what is important in these type of small codes? Remember, these functions are important. If you know how remove function works, if you know how pop function works, you are able to do the question. If you don't know how they are going to work, there is a bit difficulty to understand or find out the output. So first job is to revise these uh, functions associated with each sequence, list, tuple, dictionary and string very well. Remember these 3 things. What are those? What are the inputs that function takes, and what is the syntax of that function, and what are the argument of that function? So you have to keep these 3 things in mind. Sir, I have studied many times, but I forget after some time. What is the problem? The lack of revision and lack of practice. You have to solve many such type of questions, and whenever you are not getting correct output, go and check out the syntax of that particular function where you have done the mistake. Try to run that code in your editor. Computer science, what is the advantage you have here in that particular thing? You need not to have a very big machines to do the practicals. Here you have a laptop or computer with you. Even though in mobile phones also, if you run a research.collab, you are able to run that code and find out what is the output. I have already told you pythontutor.com is one of the best website where you can visualize your code. Python tutor, not tutorial. What is that? Python tutor. And research.collab is a editor, Google uh, editor, where you can notebook you can use for editing your or writing your Python code and executing. Let us go for the question number 5. Tell me the output of this particular code. Very simple. So there is a function called myfunc which have one argument a, and here what we are passing, so a2 will go to and assign to this local variable a, so it is going to be assigned here 2, and 2 plus 2 will become 4, so here a value will become 4, and when 4 will be supplied here, and that 4 multiplied by 2 will become 8 here. Okay, so 8 will be returned, and what is printed? 8. Sir, why it is executing first? Because star has the higher priority than the assignment operator. Okay, so assignment operation will perform last. First this expression will be evaluated. 4 into 2 will become 8, then that value will be overwritten to this variable 8. I hope you people are getting. Let us go to the next question, which is saying consider the following given expression not and true and false or true. So there are logical operators. You need to understand what is the priority of these logical operators. So first of all, not will be executed, then and will be executed, after that or will be executed. But here you have what? Bracket. So bracket has the highest priority, okay, in the priority scale. So this will be executed first, and function will have one argument as true and second argument is false. So here this is going to evaluate to false. So this is going to evaluate to what? False, or and then true from there. Okay, so this is what inside the bracket and then not of it. So false or true, it or is going to result in true, because any of the argument to the or operator is true, then it is going to uh, result in true only. So there you will get what? True output, and not of true is what? That is going to be false. So what is the correct option for this one? False is the correct option. I hope you people are understanding what I am trying to explain. Okay, guys, let us move to the next question. Write the output of the code given below. Again, you have some code segment, very simple question. And in that code segment, you need to give the answer which one of the following is correct. Now, this split function is very important for strings. I told you they will not ask what is upper, is lower, is alpha, but they will ask like split, join, partition. Okay, these type of functions from the string which you have not studied that well. If you have studied well, very good. If you have not, go and check them out. So split function takes one argument, that is a delimiter, and this is going to return a list. And what are the element of the list? Wherever it finds that delimiter inside the string, it is going to break that string from there and create a list of it. So what the value s will have? S will have a list, and this list contain what? This list first element will start from here, and this is what? MAIL 1 2. Okay, then KB. So this is a delimiter, it is going to remove that, and then next element will be at the rate. After that again it will have the delimiter. So there you will have what? Sangathan dot. Okay, so next element will be Sangathan. Okay, dot. Fine. So after that again you have a delimiter KV, and then you will have S dot IN in. So this is how your this S variable will be updated to while this split function will run. Now they are saying S of 0. Okay, concatenate with at the rate KB, and then S of 2. So we need to see the indexes 0, 1, 2 and 3. So these are the indexes of this list. So S of 0 is what? Male 1 2 or male 2. So male 2 is okay, all the options will have male 2, and then at the rate KB will be concatenated with this string. So their plus is worked as concatenation operator in the sequence. So string is a sequence, it is going to put these two strings together. So here you will have mail to, then at the rate KB, after that Sangathan dot. So S of 2 is what? Sangathan dot. That is going to come after that Sangathan dot. Okay, at the rate is not present here. And what is the problem with that particular? KB is not present here. Here dot is not present. So you have to be very careful while solving such type of question. Very minute details you need to observe. Otherwise, problem will be there. You will choose the wrong options. Option C is correct for that one. Question number 8. Which of the following statement would give an error after executing? I hope you know that key value pair about the dictionary. So here you have the key value. So roll number value 32. Okay, fine. Name value Miss Archana. Subject. Now value is of type list, and list is mutable. Keep that in mind. And then here you have the key marks, and the value is of type tuple. So this is what? List. How come I know? Because there this is defined inside the square brackets, and this is defined inside the parenthesis. So this is what? Tuple. Okay, so now see this statement. Print D is not going to generate any error because we are printing dictionary, no issue in that. And then you have D of subject. So we will reach to D of subject here, and in that we are going for the second index in the value. Okay, fine. That is going to be updated to IP. So CS will become IP here, no issue, because it is a list and list can be updated. Item wise assignment is allowed inside the list. But if you go for the next uh, instruction, that is saying D of marks, okay, we are talking about this particular key value pair, because key in dictionaries keys works as a indexes. Okay, and then inside the value second index, so it is 0 1 and 2, and we are trying to update this particular element of the tuple, and we know tuple is what, immutable, and item wise assignment is not possible, so single element of the tuple cannot be updated. This S4 is going to generate an error. Again print D, no issue, because we can always print a dictionary anytime, it is not going to generate any error. Question number 8, so the correct answer is what, S4 is going to generate, and what it will say, tuples are immutable, item wise assignment is not possible inside the tuple. Let us go for the next question. Given in a Python string declaration, so some string is given inside it and you have to slice it. Fine, so I will write like the same way as we have done previously. That way if you do, you are not going to uh, miss something out. So I will write like FIRST. Okay, first pre, so PRE, board, board BOARD, pre-board. Okay, and examinations, EXAM, then at the rate 2022, and then hyphen 23. So this is our string, and there you need to keep that in mind. Two type of indexes are there, and that is what, starting from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 and 24. Like that you have the negative indexes, -1 -2 -3 -4 -5, okay, -6 -7 -8 -9 and -10. Like that it will go up to -25. You can write it down after that. I told you while you are doing slicing will have three things in it. And okay, so first thing is what, start, and the next is what, stop. Okay, one before stop, and then last is what, step. Last is what, step. Okay, fine. So we have the step that is negative. I told you if your step is negative, the default start value is what, -1. So if your step is negative, okay, default start value is what, default start is going to be -1. So it is going to start from there. Okay, -1. Let me change the color of my pen so that it will be more visible to all of you. It is going to start from there, -1. Then you need to step away by -3. So okay, 1 2 and 3, it is going to come here. Okay, so it is going to be like 1 2 3. Okay, fine. So 3, after that what is going to come, okay, 1 1 2 and 3, so there you are going to get 2 again. Okay, and then what you are going to get after that, when you do again take a next step, you are going to come here. Okay, so that is 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So this is 1 2 3, and then 1 2 3. So again 2 will come, check out, 3, then again 2, after that again 1 2 3. So this is going to come A, but there you have a function called upper, it is going to convert it into uppercase. So first 3 will come, then 2 will come, then again 2 will come. After that what is going to come, after that A is going to come, which is converted in uppercase, so A will come. Next again 1 2 3, so D will come, and D is going to be in uppercase, so this is going to be D. Okay, fine. So this is going to be D. Next 1 2 3, so this is what, O. and that will be converted into the uppercase. So D, after D, O will come. Then 1, 2, 3. So that is going to be again R, and that too in uppercase. R, after that 1, 2, 3. S, that will be in uppercase. So S will come, and then what is going to come? F will come, and that too in uppercase. So like that you have to keep that in mind how it is going to work. Let me erase this. I hope you got the concept how you are going to deal such type of slicing question. Definitely you are going to get that slice question in your final board exam, any such type of question. Okay, they might give a different string, but pattern will be same. Write the output of the following code. Here is one important point to remember. In dictionary, whatever is the last updated value for that particular key, that is going to remain. So D1 is declared like roll number, name, and value 25, Dipanshu. Again, D2 is declared with key name, Himanshu, age 30, department mechanical. And then you have updated D2 by D1. So then D2 will have roll number. Okay, what are the roll number? 25. Okay, no roll number key is there, but name key is present in both, in D1 and D2. So which value is going to be remain in your answer? The last updated value, and that is the D1 value, because you are updating D2 by D1. So here Dipanshu will come in the place of Himanshu. Okay, fine. Age as it is, and then department as it is. So what output will give? Output is like, now output is also important here. There is a special data structure that is called dict underscore keys. Okay, so that is going to be something like this. Inside tuple you are going to get comma separated keys list. Let us see the answer. You have to write in that format only. Okay, so this will be of type bracket, and here you are going to have what? List of keys inside a tuple. So you can convert it inside in a list or in any other sequence using the constructor. Like if you want to convert it in list, pass that output inside the list constructor, or if you want to convert it in tuple, pass inside the tuple constructor. Okay, they will change the type of that particular values inside tuple or list. So what I told, the last updated value for that key will remain. Okay, if any key comes 2 times, it will be printed only 1 time. Okay, stored only 1 time inside the memory. Let us go for the next question. Which of the following statement will give an error after execution? So this is a repeated question. We have already seen that in previous slide. Let us go for the next question. What will be the output of the following Python dictionary operation? Here you see you have A as a key 2000, B 2500, and you see 3000. Again you have the same repeated value of key, that is A. So last updated is what? 4000. So if you print, it is not going to have output as 2 key values, but only one, and that too with the value of 4000 in that key. So here which option is correct? The A value will be what? 4000, B is 2500, and C is 3000. C option is correct. You are not going to have 2000 value for A. Last updated value is what? 4000. So what is remain value for the key? Last updated. Keep that in mind. Okay, question number 13. Consider the given expression. Okay, which of the following will be the correct output? So let me change the color of my pen again. There you go. Which one is going to be evaluated first? I told you there is a priority. Not will be evaluated first, then and then or. So not of T is going to be false. So false and false, after that false. So here false will come, and this false as it is, and then you have here or and true. So this and will evaluate and give false, or here you have what? True. So any one of the input to the or gate is true, then output is what? True. So this will be evaluated to true. The option A is correct. I hope you people get it. Let us go for the next question and select the correct output for the following code. Again you have here a string, and then you are having that program partition. So So as split function returns a list, split function returns what? List. Delimiter is passed in it. What is passed? Delimiter. On the basis of delimiter, you are going to split the string. And partition, it is going to return what? List. Okay. And partition function will return tuple. What partition function will return? Partition function is going to return a tuple. And wherever it finds the substring which you supplied inside it, inside the main string, it will create the segment of that string one before that, and that segment which you have given as a substring, and last one. So you will get a tuple which have these three elements inside it. Okay, so this is the output in T. If you see what is the output, so here you have my is one, it is a tuple first of all, and my is one of the element, and then you will have program another element. Okay, and then you have is program for you, that is another element. So it has created three partition, one before the substring you have provided in the partition function, and one after the substring you have provided in the partition function. The option B is correct. My one element of the tuple program, and then is program for you the next element, and that is the job of partition. So you have to keep that in mind. What is the return type of the function? I told you, to solve such type of questions, small code segments which are given, you have to remember all the functions, not all. Split, partition, join, update, okay, form keys, values, these are very few functions are there. If you read 2-3 times, that will be remembered. Next question 15. Again they have given a slice, so I have given answer here already. You try out that one. Very simple, just go in that way. So start from 2, so 0 1 2, you have to start from there, and then you need to go what, with the 2 difference. So T O, and then at the rate, and then A, and then G. After, why we are not going beyond that? Because stop index is achieved, so we will go one less than that always. So there might be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. So if you go, you will reach to the 12th, that is the stop index, which is not included. So your output will have this TO at the rate AG. Let us go for the next question. Write the output of the following code. In first glance, you will see this is a very simple code. What you need to do, you just have a list, for loop will run over that and add 10 to the each element of this list, and you will print. But that is not so. It is, if you do like this, you are going to give an error. Actually, what you are doing, you are updating this loop variable. Okay, so each time you are updating that loop variable, which is not creating any effect on this list. Remember, actually lists are not getting updated. If you want to update the list, you have to iterate over the index. You are iterating over the element, and element 2 is stored inside a different variable, that is loop variable, and that are not going to reflect inside the list. If you are using something like this, I in len, okay, for that, like range len of data, then you need to do data of I, okay, plus equal to 10, then your list element will be updated. So what data is going to print? Data is going to print the as it is list 1 2 4 5. Okay, that is not going to affect your list. Let us see this question number 17. What will be the following code is going to do? So when you are updating this dict with update, okay, so there, that is going to update the previous dictionary, and here you have the similar keys. So last updated value is what? 2023. That is going to update it in your dictionary. It will make the content of the dictionary as exam, that will remain same, AISSCE, and year value, for key year value will become 2023. So that will be the correct answer. Let us go for the next question. Again you have here same split function. So let me write here what A will contain. A split function output will be in the form of what? In the form of list. Okay, so that's why I have taken, and these are the delimiter present. So here first element is what? YEAR and space after that. Okay, 2, so 2 will not be there, and then you will have 0 after that. These two limiters are coming together, so what you will have in between them? Null string, nothing is there. Okay, so null will be there, null string, and the last is what? Space, then at all the best. So these are the element of the list which this A will have. Now A will be updated with A of 0. So A of 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the indexes. Keep that in mind. Let me change the color of my pen so that it will be more visible to all of you. So here what you are having? 0 index, first index, second and third index. These are the first element, second, third and fourth element. Now A of 0, so A of 0 year, okay, then space, and then you are going to have dot, and you can see there is a space, so you can have dot and there is a space. Okay, fine. Then you are going to have what? A of 1. So what is A of 1? 0. 0 will be there, and after that what you are going to have? Dot. So again there is no space after it, you just have dot after, immediately after 0, and at last A of 3. So what is that A of 3? Here you have the space. So A of 3 space will be and at all the best. So option A is correct. This is not correct because it is not having spaces before and after the dot. The 2 will not come because it is a delimiter. And again here you are not having space after year because that is available in the original string itself. So these options are wrong. Option A is correct. I hope you people are understanding what I am explaining. uh, be patient and listen once or twice. If you are not getting, definitely you will get it after listening 2 times or first time. Which of the following statement will give error after executing the following code? So S, this is a string declaration, no issue in it. Print S, no issue in printing. S will be updated again. So this is another same assignment. You can update the whole string or whole tuple in one go. Just put another value. But when you try to update a single element using the index, that is called item wise assignment. Item wise assignment, and that is not allowed in immutable object, and string is a immutable object. So statement 4 is having the error. That is the correct answer. And here you have the concatenation operator, and in concatenation if both of the operands for concatenation is string, then it will work fine. But if it is not a string, then it is going to generate an error. Let us see the question number 20. So here it is saying there is a one operation called floor division. So if you floor divide like 7 by 3, what is going to come? It is going to result into quotient integer part. So it will go like 2 point something 3. So 0.3 will not come in the output. What will come? Quotient integer part. Okay, fine. So 6, if you floor divide by 24, it will go completely by 4 times. Okay, so 4 times mod 3. Another operator is what? Mod. So mod operator is going to generate the remainder. So if you divide 4 by 3, it will go 1 time, and what is the remainder? You are going to get remainder as 1. So for this one, the correct output is what? 1. So which option is having 1? These three options are having 1. We cannot say which one is correct. Let us see the next one. 24 divided by 4. Again, what it will go like 6 times. Okay, so 24 output will be 6, and 6 again flow divided by 2, it will go like 3 times. Okay, so next option is what? 3. So first and last are correct, but go for the third one. So 48 divided by 3, so it will go like 16 times 48. Okay, fine. And 16 again flow divided by 4, so that is go for the 4 times. So for that one, the correct answer is 4. So 1 3 4 is the correct answer. Here you have select the correct output of the following code for I in quite. Okay, print I dot lower, and these are the two square brackets that are going to come as it is, and will be hash. So it will not, output will not come in new line, it will come in single line, and each time you are going to append hash to it. Okay, fine. So I will have the single element of this string, and that too in the form of a string, and convert it inside into a lowercase letter due to that operator called function called lower. So option C is correct. Okay, like that, and this hash is appended due to this AND statement. Which of the following statement will give an error after execution? Okay, fine. So there you have the dictionary, no issue. You have immutable keys and values. Some keys you have declared a variable, assigned 0 to it. For val in d dot keys, so keys will be picked from there. So d dot keys is going to return like A, B, and C and D. And what you are going to do? You are going to perform addition operation here. Addition on which val will contain what? Val will have a string, because all keys are of type string. So you cannot like add two strings together. Okay, one of the operand is some keys is what? Some underscore key plus, and then you have what? Val. So some key will have 0 plus, and val will have what? A. It is going to generate a type error, because integers cannot be added with string. If both are the string, then they will be concatenated, but integers cannot be added with the string. So statement number 4 is going to generate the error. I hope you got what is the problem, because val is going to pick the values from d dot keys, and keys are of type like you have okay, dict keys. Okay, so here you have what? A comma B comma C and comma D. It is going to pick value from there inside val, and these all are of type what? String. And that is some keys is of type integer. From where it comes? Because we are assigning 0 to this variable called some key. I hope you are getting. Let us go for question number 23. Index function, what it is going to return? It is going to return index of that element in the list. So 23 is available, 0, 1, 2 at second index. It is going to return what? To output. What if we supply such element which is not present inside list? It is going to generate an exception. Okay, it is going to generate an exception if it is not present inside the sequence. Find the correct output for the following code, like x equal to Rahul 5b 20 30. Okay, no issue. Then you are going to insert. Now again, insert function in list will take two argument. First one is what? Index, and next one is what? Element. So at index 1 it is saying insert element 3. Fine. So now list will be like Rahul. Okay, this is our first element at 0th index. At index 1 will be what? 3, and then all other element are shifted by one position left. 30. And next time at index 3, what they are saying? At index 3 they are saying now put one more element, that is called what? Account. AKON. So now the list will become Rahul, and which is index 3? 0, 1, 2, 3. Remember, indexes will change, keep on changing if you put element inside the list. So you have to be very clear about that. After this step, you have to find where the index 3 is. If you do like at this step, index 3 will be different, but when you have added one element, then index 3 will be different. Rahul is at the 0th index, and on first index 3, at second index is 5, at third index is what? B. But what I want to put now? AKON. Okay, fine, this will be shifted to left, so fourth index, and then you have 20 and 30. Okay, fine, then you print what is that? X of 2. So x of 2, what is at second index now? It is 0th index, 1, 2. That index, what you have? 5. And when you use this subscript operator, it is called value at index. What it is called? Value at index. Consider the given expression. A wonderful thing I am going to tell here about the AND operator. Please be very careful while watching. Uh, what happen if you have operators to the logical operands to the logical operators in the form of integers or strings? We all know logical operators works on boolean operand. Like you have to give like true and false to the these operators, which are logical operators, and or and not. They will what if I give like integers? So for integers there is one thing that you keep in mind: 0 is false. Okay, for integers, remaining all values are considered as true for integers. So anything uh, other than 0 will be considered what? Anything other than 0 will be considered true. Let us solve this question. So here you have what? Not of 5. So 5, not of 5, like you are going to get or 4 and 10 and by. And last operand to this end is very special, that is saying like string we have given, what output it will give. So here you are going to have like if it is considered as true, then you are going to get what? False. Okay, fine. Then you are going to get what? Or 4 and okay, and then you are going to have 10 and then this is going to be by. Okay, fine. What happens after that? After that, this AND will have the second highest priority. So AND left to right associative. So this one will be solved first. Both are integer numbers. If they both are true, then you are going to have what? True here. Okay, and by, and then you have what? Or false. Then this AND will be calculated. Now there is an issue. One of the operand is what? True, and next operand is what? By. So while evaluation, there is an important way to evaluate is that if one of the operand to AND is true, it will return the second operand, whatever it is, regardless if it is true, false, what, because then the output will depend on second operand. So it is going to return what? By. Now by will be assigned to this or also. So or will be false and or then by. And that comes that is also true for this or. What? Why? Because the first operand is false, then the output of the or will depend on the second operand. So this is also going to return what? By. The what is the output for this expression is by. If you didn't get it, I will be giving one short definition here, so you will understand it properly in that way. So let us see the answer. So option C is correct for that particular answer. Let me erase some part of it, the solution, so that you can easily get what is written there. What it is written, the expression x and y evaluates to x. Okay, evaluates x. If x is false, its value is returned, otherwise y is evaluated and resulting value is returned. X and y are there. So if x is evaluated, first x is evaluated. If it is false, its value is returned. Okay, so if one of the operand we get it is false, then false will be returned for the end. Okay, if it is not false, if it is true, then y will be evaluated and y will be returned. So for our case, what is going to happen? It is what? False. It is true. This particular of 10 is what? True. So this then what is going to be returned? Then y, whatever y next operand is, that is going to be returned. So the option C is correct. What is the output of this one? By, by. Keep that in mind. Quite a good question. Okay, let us go for the question number 26. Write the output of this one. Again you have the join function. Join function take any iteratable in the input. Iteratable means what? Any such object. Iteratable, any such object over which you can traverse. okay, over which you can use the for loop to traverse or iterate, and it is going to put this string as a separator in between those. So what is the output for this one? John, and it will return a string. Remember that the join function return type is what it is going to return? It is going to return a string. So John, after that separator has, Peter separator has, and then Vicky, and this is in the form of string. So option B is correct. Given the following Python declaration, there you have again the same way you have to solve it by your own. I might give the answer. This is the answer. Very simple. The same way previously we have discussed how slicing will work. In that particular manner you can do it. Write the output of the following. There again you have the function called items. So I told you you have dict is one data structure where you can have something like this, or dict values. Okay, so you will have something like this, and then you have items, dict items. Okay, dict items. What you have inside it? You will have like something like this, dict items, where you have a couple of key value pairs. So here you have key comma value, key comma value, like that. You have key comma value inside a list. Okay, so this will be returned by keys function, and this will be returned by values function, and this will be returned by items function, and they all are the functions of dictionary. You have to keep that in mind. And the way of calling is what? Dictionary name dot and the function name. So this will be the correct output. Let us go for the next question. Again slicing you will have. There is an answer, you can go for it, and very simple one. Let us see for this one. While true, infinite loop, and if count mod 3 is equal to 0, what will be the output? Okay, if count is greater than 15, then break. So one thing is sure, we are going to update the count one by one, and it will reach to 15 at some point of time, and you are going to get what? uh, this loop get breaked. So infinite loop will not be the answer. And which is going to be printed? The only values which are divisible by 3, completely divisible, because if you divide a number 6 by 3, so any number which is completely divisible, that will only generate remainder as 0, and whenever remainder is 0, this condition is going to be true, and the value of count will be printed. So let us see 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so for 15 it will run. Okay, but greater than 15, it when count will become, then only it will break. So 15 will come in the output. So option C is correct. I hope you are getting. Again you have the partition here. So partition function is going to return a tuple, and it is going to return or break the value by its first occurrence. Remember that. So whenever it finds its first occurrence, it is going to partition it. So before that, nothing is there. Then you have what? Separator, string, substring, which you have given. And then you have what? The next part, SISTANCE. Okay, so this is the tuple which is going to come in output. Let us see the output. And what is the output? You are going to have, like, a of 0 is what? Null string. Nothing is going to be added. So here nothing is going to be added. Then hyphen. So in starting hyphen you have in these 3 options. Okay, fine. Then you have what? At a of 1, so a will be printed. So after that what? A will be printed. Fine. Then what you have? After that again hyphen. So again you have the hyphen, and after it you are going to have SISTANCE. So then this option is eliminated. There is no next hyphen, and this option is also eliminated. This option is also eliminated. So the correct answer is what? Hyphen a hyphen, and then the last index That is SSISTNCE. So option A is correct. Going for the next question, here you have what will be the output of the following statement. So you are trying to add list and integer together. It is going to generate a type error because integers can be added with integers and floating point number. Sequence cannot be added with the integer, and list is a sequence. There they have given a question 7 mod divided by if you take a 7 mod 5, so if you divide 7 by 5, what is going to come as a remainder? It will go one time 5 and 2 is the remainder. So this is going to generate what? True. Because 2 is equal to 2, it is going to generate what? True only. This condition will become true. And then you have what? A 4 mod 2, it is going to generate what? 0 as remainder. 0 is greater than 0. No, this is going to generate false. And then you have 15 flow divided by 2. So flow division will give only quotient part. So 7 equal to 7.5, that is not true. So this is going to give us false. The final expression will be true and false or false. Now AND will be evaluated and this is going to give false because one of the operand to the AND function is false, then output is false or false. Here you are going to have final output as false. So this B option is correct. Let us go for the next question. Select the correct output for the following. Again you have the split function. So S will be what? Is a list and it will have a separator as 2. So it is separated from there, and there. So let us see. First part will have question question paper, okay, and then space. So there you go. Then you have what? Next 0, and then you have null string. After that what you have? Hyphen, and then you have what? 3. So these are the element of the list that are going to be splitted using the split function. Let me change the color of my pen and then we are going to get it printed what will be in the inside the S. So let me check. Question paper is fine. 0 and then null string, then hyphen, then 3. Okay, fine. Okay, hyphen, then 3. So these two are same. Question paper, then 0, then null string, hyphen, and then 3. Okay, but the output is in the form of list. So here this option is correct. It is not in the form of tuple. You have to be very careful about it. Okay, so the answer is A is correct. Question number 35. Identify the output of the following Python code. So d dot items is going to give us list of key value pair in the form of tuples. So here you have key and value, and that may be unpacked inside two variables of key value pair. So okay, fine. Here key value pair will come. So k will have the key and v will have the value. So it is saying whenever we will have O in it, you will append a key inside a empty list. So here you have the O. So this L will be appended with 1. So this list will be 1. Here it will have O in the value. So this will also be appended. And then L will be printed. So what should be the output for that code? That is the correct answer. Go for the question number 36. Given is a Python string declaration. Again, you have the same slicing code. So I hope you people can do it by your own. If you face any difficulty, check out this output. Write the output of the following given code. Again, you have here this particular function called items. It is going to give you list of items in the form of tuples, a list of key value pairs in the form of tuples. So here you have the key and then you have the value and the form in which it is declared like dict items. Okay, so let me see the output. Month January, and it will be updated like December. Last updated is what? January. Exam. So pre-board 1 is written like pre-board 2 will be updated to that. So exam, and these keys are different. Exam EXAM, this is a different key, this is a different key. So you will have both. I have missed that point. The exam not are same. They have Python is a case sensitive language where capital and small letter means different thing. what will be the result of the following? So that is going to give what? Check out. If you try to convert integer, okay, so that is going to generate what? False. Okay, fine. 0, bool of 0, bool of 0. It will convert this string into integer. So this 0, and 0 is considered as false. So this false, and type of this is what? Is class is what? String. So option C is correct. Question number 39, it goes as ringa ringa roses, substring ringa. Okay, fine. So it is going to start from find function will take 3 argument. Substring, substring is what? Ringa, that you need to search from index 15 to index 22. So it is like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. It will start searching from there. And 15 after that, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. Stops searching there. In that range, do you find that substring ringa? No, that is not there. Okay, so what find function will return if substring does not occur in the main string? It is going to return -1. Otherwise it will return the index from where substring is starting, and obviously the first occurrence of it. Let us go for the question number 40. What will be the value of y when following expression is evaluated? Okay, fine. So there you go. X is less than 100.0. So this is going to be true. X is greater than equal to 10. Obviously, it is equal to part will match because X is also 10. So 10 and 10 and both are true. Y will be true. Let us check the answer. The answer is what? True. D. Okay, question number 41. Here you have the question number 41. Inside it, this is a standard code for printing string in reverse order. And the fantastic thing is that it is a palindrome string. So if you read it from left to right and right to left, it is going to be same. So Malayalam, okay, like Kanak, Jalaj, they are these type of string are called what? Palindrome strings. So if you read them left to right or right to left, it is going to be same. Find the output of the following again slicing. So start from -4 and it will go to the last index. I will solve this question here. COMPUTER. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, so our job will be done from there itself. Start point is what? This one, and end by default will be up to the last index. So UTER is going to come in the output in STR, and then will be replicated by 2 times. So UTR will be the output. Let us go for the next one. Which one of the following operation on a string will generate an error? Okay, fine. That will be replicated 2 times. Here concatenation of 2 strings allowed, but here it is not allowed. In concatenation, both operand must be of string type. String can be concatenated with string only. String cannot be concatenated with integers. But star means string replicated with integer times. So you cannot have string star string. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, and this one is also wrong. So here which of particular thing is not going to work? This is not going to work. Okay guys, so that's it in this video, and thank you for patient listening. Stay safe, stay aware, stay healthy, stay alert. Okay, have a nice day. If these type of videos are helping you little bit at least, please do like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. That's it in this video.